Well, the effects of email, social networks, and text messaging on my language are, I think they're minimal. Like, the only problem I see with them is that they tend to make conversations, interactions, and communication between people a lot more brief. So people tend to use contractions and slang in order to get their message across. Now, that's fine if you're talking amongst friends, but once you take that to a professional level, that can really damage your performance amongst your peers because you're not using the appropriate and correct form of language that you're supposed to. So, if you're not actually conscious about how you're writing and the contractions that you're using when you're writing to your friends or just sending a simple text message, then that could have a dramatic effect in your future. Okay, I wouldn't say it's a new type of language, but obviously I have noticed changes. Like I said before with social media, texting, and email, is that when people try to get their message across, they try to do it in the quickest, shortest, and briefest way possible. Now, when you're taking this to a verbal level, you obviously try to take as many words as you can and group them into one word, especially when you're speaking really fast. So those words catch on and they become new words, but there's certain levels of slang, and I wouldn't say we all take it to the extreme, but I can say that we all use contractions, and it's something common in our language, especially, like I said, when you're trying to get a message across, you have to do it pretty fast. I wouldn't necessarily call it a new type of language, but I would suggest that there's a lot of slang when having conversations between two people, so definitely in order to like save time, well, in a matter of speaking, I would shorten up words and use contractions, but I wouldn't necessarily call it a change in language or a new language.